I may just finally see my downfall coming, and it's just happening just recently with all these really egregious mistakes I've been making. And you know, it's to a point where now I'm just feeling worse than crap. Aside from this many friend losses that I've had, like Julio, Robbie, Andrew, um, Dewey, and now Ray, it seems, and probably even Mari at this point, considering that she has not responded to my text, or the fact that she has only seen it, which I did expect, right? It is getting to a point where I'm just feeling worse than crap. Regardless of who's still around, like Russ and the boss and Eugene and you know and Carlos. Um, I know Russ has been doing everything he can. Russ is still Russ, but even that's not enough with his very talkative personality. It's not doing enough to help me to better myself. Could just consider like all these stupid ass mistakes I've been making at home. You know, it hasn't happened very much since April and May. You know, and let's mention another thing too. I'm just feeling more and more left out as of recent, right? At my dump, at here. After this life changing move, I'm starting to feel more isolated. Like I feel more left out. And considering that, one, in my dump, my former supervisor has already moved back into my aisle, sitting next to my coworker, and it just almost feels like I'm having this bitter part of the nostalgia that I had, the last several years in that dump when she used to be my supervisor, and it's like, you know, this is exactly why I need to quit. I need to quit that place so that I don't have to go back to where I've had to go through a lot of crap. And whether it's my fault, some of it was my fault, some of it was not. But at the end of the day, it's like that's why I said I need fresh new blood when I start a new job. I need a fresh new start so that I don't have to keep being here, having to reflect how I got hired, which was not friendly, and all the other crap that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? It's just facts of the matter, dude. I need to get out of that dump so I don't have to keep reflecting and just knowing some of the stupid shit that I've done there, in the past. I just literally want to forget about it. But to be here in my 13th year, it makes me have to reflect some of those past mistakes, which I don't want to. That's why I can never be a better person until I leave that place. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, I'm starting to feel more and more left out. With one, now my former supervisor comes back, and it's like I'm like the lone guy there in the desk and just minding my own business. In the same way here in my outside life, with this life-changing move with a couple of relatives coming in now, it's like, yeah, it's great. I was excited for that at first, and now all of a sudden, I'm making these really bad mistakes. And as of this past week, so it's like now I'm really starting to finally feel this mental fatigue, especially with this bird season going on. Yeah, I know that the sports season is here, and the Lakers' first preseason game is actually tonight. I found out. So I found out yesterday. But it's just for me right now, where I see my life, it's like I really just need my own peace at this point. I just need my permanent space. Yes, it has to start with a new job, of course, so that my pay can be so much higher than 1850 in my 13th year, and before I get to that next step. Or if I got to be more desperate now, especially after this personal situation that I had to deal with the first couple of weeks of September. Now's the time for me to just really, like, the moving plans are still going on, right? But I'm at the point where I just need to move, on my own. And I got to start working on that, sometime, regardless if it's the bird season or not. And I'm just really tired of feeling just what it is. Like, I always have, like, I made a video, was it a month or so ago, where or express how sick and tired I've been feeling of, you know, it's if my day is going, or it's I'm hanging in there. It's just whatever, could be better. It's whatever. I'm tired of that. I've already had too many days like that. It's this is why I just can't stand what's happening. Not only is 2025 my worst year of all time, but even my life has already been on a downfall here, and it's even going in a worse downfall than it was like earlier this year. you know and yeah, I know I've been on a roll with some of the things I've done here at home and all that, but now it's to a point where because I feel mentally fatigued now, all of a sudden these really bad mistakes are starting to happen. It's like now it's I don't know, is it really the curse of my dump that's continuing? I mean, I shouldn't even have to ask, because I know I've said it myself going back to last year, that for the longer I'm staying, the longer I'm in that dump, the more bad things happen to me. And I seen all these guys, like all my ex close friends, are just laughing at me right now, especially Dewey. I know Dewey's laughing at me right now, and I'm pretty sure he wants to call me a bum because of all the times that, although I've been on a record saying that I've called him a bum, even though it's supposed to be a joke, you know, just because he hasn't had a job. I mean, he's not a bum in general, but all the times I joked around hard on him, just calling him a bum, now it's all that's backfired. With these 3 group text incidents, to the Nub Ballers group, the Everyone group, it's all backfired on me. Now I'm getting the karma. Look at all these guys now. Look at them now. They're all laughing at me. Even some of the other ex close friends, like Angelique and Kriza, Rhea, they're all laughing at me. And I'm pretty sure all these guys right now, Julio, Robbie, Angelique, Kriza, Andrew, Dewey, Tristan, Dewey now, and Ray, you know, they're all going to see me fail, dude. I mean, because of what I said to them to hurt them, and look, rightfully they felt what they felt, right? And even Mari, to this point, I bet she's wanting to see me fail, you know? Now, I don't want to sound too harsh by saying that, but it just seems that way now because of the karma that I'm getting, especially with, the fact that I've called Dewey a bum, and I'm pretty sure now he thinks I'm a bum, right? But, it is what it is at this point. My life has just been in a major downfall, and I just feel more left out than ever, and I just feel more isolated. I feel more of a more of a loner, in the sense that not that I actually am, but it's like I just don't find myself feeling praised or appreciated or loved enough to to where I get, hell, I don't even get any more praise. Let's just be honest. I can do all these efforts, this and that, and after like so many of these egregious mistakes that I made, it's like now I just don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, dude. These guys are just wasting no time with me. I mean, all these ex close friends, they just don't want to see my worst no more. Look at guys like Julio and Robbie and Andrew. They're all married. What makes you think that they're gonna want part of my bullshit? I've said it in some of the videos from way back then, and they got a lot of stuff to deal with. What makes you think that they're gonna waste their time to just trying to say this and say that, like, the criticisms of of what I've been saying? I'm sorry, it's just they got their own lives to deal with, so they ain't gonna be part of they ain't gonna want any of my bullshit, right? And it is what it is at this point. Some of the other remaining friends can try, like Russ and them, but I'm sorry, it's just it ain't gonna work. And right now, I'm just not the same person without my best friend, Mari. You know what I'm saying? It just sucks, and to see where my life is at, and I think without her presence, it's just making me feel just as just as god awful, if not way more than, way beyond that. It's like I don't even know who I am anymore. But I just thought I'd express this rant because, I know I got to go to my dump, and, I don't expect a day like that. I don't care what day it is, even if it's Friday. It's, I'm trying to get myself into the spirit. I know this weekend is just going to be wild and all that, but it is what it is. I'm going to leave it at that. So, peace out.